Hey guys, welcome to another Life Success Factors video. I'm Craig and I've got a personal video blog over at www.lifesuccessfactors.com, and I'm really excited about today, guys, because it's been a while since I've put a video out, and I've been really thinking about the time that we're going through now with everything that's going on with the lockdowns and the virus and how it's affecting so many people around the world. And it's truly something that I don't believe any of us have ever experienced in our lifetime. And to be honest, I hope that none of us have to experience this ever again. Now, I truly believe that tough times will end, okay? And this period that we're going through at the moment will end, it will pass. I know we'll all get through it and get to the other side. And I think that one of the things that hopefully we can take from this time is that how important it is to actually give rather than receive, especially in a time of crisis. And guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below to this to my YouTube channel, Life Success Factors video. Smash that like button. I know that Graham Stephan says that all the time, so I'm going to follow his lead. And I'm going to ask you to please hit that like button. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, and hopefully you get some value out of it, guys. And it's truly my intention. It's my purpose to try and deliver value to you guys. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. And it's about giving back, okay? And why it's so important to give back to the people around you, the people that you love. And it's also good to give to strangers, you know, and it could take a very small gesture. And sometimes that's all it takes to bring a smile to someone's face, to bring joy, you know, a little ray of hope. So I've got a few things that I wanted to talk about why it's so important to give back today. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was that I truly believe that we were put on this planet to serve others. And through serving others, we actually serve ourselves. So if you think about, you know, what you do in your day-to-day life, if you've got a family, if you've got brothers, if you've got sisters, if you've got you're lucky enough to still have your parents, think of all of the things that you do for them without the expectation of getting anything in return. And think about how that makes you feel. Now, I know that in my life, I'm so blessed to have a loving family around me, and it brings so much joy to me when I'm able to give back to them, to make them happy. I truly believe that it's one of the best ways to live your life is to give without expecting anything in return. And so I think going back to this whole point of, you know, why are we here on this planet, and I truly believe that it's to serve others, and it's through serving others that we can, you know, help ourselves. And, you know, I think being happy and you know, receiving that sort of gratitude that you get when you give to others, that expectation of getting anything in return, truly helps us live our purpose. The second point that I wanted to touch on, and it's actually linked to the first, is that giving actually makes you happy. Now, giving, if you think about, you know, Christmas time or Easter or, you know, Ramadan or any other sort of religious holiday, it's all about giving to others, right? It's all about giving to others so that they receive joy in their life. Now, at Christmas time, what do? We wrap up gifts and we give them to others. And I don't know about you, but I try not to expect anything in return. It's always nice to receive something. I suppose we all have our little wants and desires, but I truly believe overwhelmingly that when you give, you actually become happier, you know. And you see this a lot in people who are very wealthy and rich. They do like giving back, and, you know, I truly believe that aside from obviously some of the tangible, you know, benefits that they get from the recognition, that it actually makes them happy. And I know some very wealthy people actually look to give away the majority of their wealth in their lifetime. So, I mean, having money and having wealth is not the be all and end all. I think being able to give back says something about someone who actually wants to be happy. And making sure that those around you, the world is a tiny bit, I suppose, a better place for your actions, I think is a great thing. The third point that I want to make is that when you give, you actually contribute to someone else's success. Now, I know that in my life, I'm, obviously a professional, and I've got a day job, and I, aside from obviously it providing for my livelihood and providing for sort of my needs and wants, the other thing that I really get from my career is that that mentorship aspect. And I think that when you're in a position where you've been fortunate to be blessed with a great career and amazing opportunities to learn and grow, that it's really, the onus is on you to help pass that forward. And so guys, what I'll say to you is that really try and bring mentorship into your life. And it can be it doesn't need to be a large gesture. It could just be helping someone more junior than you, getting them up to speed on a project. It could just be helping them with a question about their career. How can they apply for that job? It's those small things that really help you give back, and it actually makes such a difference in their life, and it actually contributes to them achieving all of the success that they see you achieving. And so when you're able to give back with your time, your money, your expertise, maybe even the access that you've got to people in your industry, and you see someone who's really eager, who is really keen to make a start on their journey, I think it's such a great thing that you're able to, and you're in a position of power and influence to really be able to change that person's life. And so I really wanted to sort of hit on that point, that aspect of mentorship and paying it forward, passing it down the chain. So those who are a few steps behind you in terms of where they're at in their career and their life, it doesn't have to be their career. I think that's such a great thing to be able to help them, pull them forward, while recognizing that there are people that might have helped you. And so it's such a great thing where it's almost like we're this amazingly large chain where everyone is helping someone else move forward in their life, and focus on that, really embrace it. And I think you'll make such a difference in someone's life by helping them get to where they want to be, and obviously be that sort of mentor for them. So the next point I wanted to make was that giving is actually easy. It is not difficult. It's very easy these days to actually give back. Now, we can all sort of head on to the Red Cross website or Oxfam or World Vision and donate $50, and that's all well and good, and I certainly encourage you guys to give back to charities. But you can give back in other ways, and those ways don't have to be complex. One of the things that I'm doing right now is actually giving my time to help social enterprises and charities and not-for-profits, not through financial giving, although certainly that could be a part of it, is giving of my time and my expertise that I've built up, in consulting and advisory and all of the things that I've learned about how to run an efficient business, how to run an organization that is able to hit their goals and their targets. That's what I do every day. That's my bread and butter. So I think it's a great thing where if you can align your professional skills with giving, I think that's something that will open up a lot of doors for you in terms of that feeling of gratitude, but also paying it forward, helping the organizations and communities around us build better outcomes for tomorrow for people who, look, unfortunately aren't as fortunate as you may be, as I may be. So that's one thing that I've been really focusing on, and it's been giving me a lot of gratitude, and I feel very proud to be able to do that. And I think any opportunity you have to be able to give back, and it doesn't have to be a large gesture, it could be a very small gesture, but it's something that obviously has to make sense for you, and I think it's just a win-win outcome. So I really wanted to raise that point today, guys, is that giving is easy. It doesn't have to be hard, but you do have to want to give, and I think that's the key there. The last point I wanted to make, guys, is that by giving, or by giving more and without an expectation of getting anything back, is it actually improves your relationship with yourself. Okay, you learn about what makes you tick. It makes you less selfish, and I think that's something that we can always all work towards. We're all human at the end of the day, and so by giving, it actually allows you to focus on people other than yourself. It's very easy to always think, oh, me, and what's in it for me. But I truly think that when you think about others, you take that sort of focus, that spotlight away from you, and you direct all of that good energy to others and helping them. And it's strange because by helping others, you actually help yourself, as I said before. So, it will improve the relationship that you have with yourself, as strange as that sounds. So I'd encourage you to think about how you can improve that relationship with yourself by giving. Okay, and then the other aspect to it is that it obviously helps you improve your relationship with others. Okay, when you're focused on the success and the well-being of someone else, okay, that automatically improves your relationship with them, because as I said before, we're all human and we all have our self-interest. But I truly think that if we're all in a mindset where we're more focused on the success and the well-being of others, you actually improve your relationship with those people. So I think that's another area of giving that I think can be really beneficial to yourself, in addition to being so beneficial to the other person. So guys, those are the things those are the reasons why giving is so much better than having that expectation of getting anything back in return. And I truly believe that if we focus more on giving, we will lead happier, healthier lives. We'll have more gratitude. We'll actually feel more fulfilled, and that's something that I've been working towards. And guys, I'll release another video on my life success toolkit, and giving will be one part of that. Okay, it'll be one of the pillars that I have in my life success toolkit. So I encourage you to head over to my blog at lifesuccessfactors.com. I've actually done a bit of an in-depth dive into this topic through a blog post, and that's something that I've really been enjoying, okay, over these last few months in 2020. And I apologize that I haven't posted a video in a while. It has been a pretty tumultuous start to the year, I must admit, but I think that personally I'm getting my bearings now. I think one of the things that I've been able to do is actually navigate this period of uncertainty from a personal front. And I dare say that I'm really excited about the future. I know that currently we're in a crisis, but hopefully, I hope to look back at this time in a few years' time, look back at the person that I am today, and look at this video, and people in the future that watch this video know that this was such a great opportunity for us personally, but also as humankind, to become better people, become a better society, and become a more conscientious and caring society, where we actually come out of this a lot stronger than we went in. And look, it's so unfortunate, the tragedy that's occurring in some parts of the world, and it is distressing to some extent. But I think you've got to focus on how you can make the most of this situation and help those around you that need the help. And I think now, if you are fortunate to be in that position, now is your chance to actually make a difference in the world, and also a difference for yourself. Because look, at the end of the day, you know, you can't help other people until you help yourself, and you can't help other people unless you are the best version of yourself. So I truly believe that, you know, as part of that sort of that whole life success area, giving is one of the key ways, one of the most fundamental ways for how you can actually improve everything in your life by doing that one thing of focusing more on others, delivering value to others. And I'm actually reading this book. It's called All About Them, and it's about how this concept of giving actually brings about more success to you if you focus on others. And it's written from the context of a sort of a business book, but I think you can apply it. The applicability to all areas of your life is just astounding. So I'll leave a link to that book below. You can go check it out. You can buy it on Amazon, or you can buy it at your closest bookstore. So guys, once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check me out over at lifesuccessfactors.com, and leave me a comment if you're reading this on, if you're watching this video on my blog. Leave a comment down below, leave a like, subscribe to my newsletter, and if you're on YouTube, or if you're listening to this on a podcast, just leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, I wish you all the best, and I wish you health, wealth, and success, and hopefully I'm able to, you know, keep delivering value to you guys through this medium. And you know, if it makes a tiny difference in your life, you know, I encourage you to pay it forward, and share it with your friends, your family, your network. Hopefully they get some value out of it as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video.